And you see that in the Bible it says very clearly in many passages that one of the signs of the last days will be the restoration of the Jewish people from their dispersion through the nations back to the land of Israel, back to the Middle East. And we can see also from many scriptures in Ezekiel, in Jeremiah, in Isaiah, in Zechariah, and other passages in the Hebrew scriptures, as well as implied in Jesus' own prophecies concerning the last days, that Jerusalem is going to be at the epicenter of the biblical end-time events, when the Jewish people return to the land of Israel in the last days. A number of scriptures, we'll just read one of them. In Ezekiel chapter 36, verse 24, it says, "I will take you from among the nations, gather you out of all countries, bring you into your own land. Then I will sprinkle clean water on you, and you shall be clean. I will cleanse you from all your filthiness, from all your idols. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you. I will take the heart of stone out of your flesh and give you a heart of flesh. I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes, and you will keep my judgments and do them. Then you shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers. You shall be my people, and I will be your God." And this passage in Ezekiel, you actually have a two-stage restoration. First of all, a physical restoration. I'm going to gather you out of the nations, bring you into your own land. And then it says a spiritual restoration. I'm going to sprinkle clean water on you, and you shall be clean. I'll cleanse you from all your idols. I'll give you a new heart and a new spirit. Anybody here had a new heart and a new spirit? Yeah. How did you get a new heart and a new spirit? Who did you believe in? Yeshua, in Jesus. So this is implying that there's something going to happen in the latter days which will bring a time of trouble upon Israel, but also will turn their hearts to God, and God will reveal to a number of Jewish people that Yeshua is the Messiah and give them a new heart and a new spirit. And when they come to that revelation, and when Yeshua comes back in person, then they will dwell safely in the land that I gave to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, and you can see there are a huge number of scriptures in the Hebrew prophets which outline this taking place. The Bible also says there's going to be opposition to this from the nations round about it. Psalm 83, verse 2, it says, "Behold, your enemies make a tumult. Those who hate you have lifted up their head. They've taken crafty counsel against your people and consulted together against your sheltered ones. They've said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be remembered no more." So these hostile nations, and it lists them, but many believe that it's just a statement actually of the Spirit which is going to be there following the return of Israel to the land, a hostile group of people saying, let's cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be remembered no more. What do these people want to do? They want to destroy Israel. What does Iran want to do? What does Hezbollah want to do? What does Hamas want to do? They want to destroy Israel. Palestinian authorities also got his plan to destroy Israel, but they're a little bit more subtle about it. But basically you have a plan to destroy Israel. Israel doesn't want to be destroyed, so it takes measures to defend itself. Who can blame them? Now, one of the other points which comes out in the scriptures is there's going to be a conflict over the status of Jerusalem. Jerusalem, when Israel was first came into being as a state, was divided between the east in what became the Palestinian area under Jordan, and the west, which was under Israel. It became the place where the Israeli government was seated, and it was divided from 1948 to 1967 by a barbed wire wall, like Berlin was. And you couldn't go from one side to the other. Jews couldn't go to the holy places, which were in the old city. They couldn't go to the Western Wall. They were all expelled from that part, and Jerusalem was a divided city. 1967, Israel took possession of the old city of Jerusalem. The Jordanians left, and Israel took, in fact, the whole of the area known as the West Bank, or Judea and Samaria, and has been basically occupying or ruling it since that time. Then you had the Palestinian Authority coming in, and now we have a question about what should be the settlement. Should Jerusalem again be divided between the east and the west, with the east under Palestine and the west under Israel? What should be the answer? And the whole conflict centers on Jerusalem and seeking a solution to the status of Jerusalem. Is that in the Bible? Yes. Go to Zechariah chapter 12. It says, "Thus says the Lord, behold, I make Jerusalem a cup of drunkenness to all the surrounding peoples, when they siege against Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall happen in that day that I make Jerusalem a very heavy stone for all peoples. All who would heave it away will surely be cut in pieces, though all nations of the earth are gathered against it." So you're going to have a situation which is going to involve not just Israel and the surrounding nations, but even all nations who are seeking to find a resolution to the status of Jerusalem. Do you see anything like that happening in the world today? What's the UN continually going on about? Finding a solution to Jerusalem. You've got all the nations of the world trying to impose or find a solution to the status of Jerusalem. And they want Israel out of the old city of Jerusalem. They want Israel out of the holy places. They want some kind of either a UN-based government there, or they want it in the hands of the Palestinians. Israel doesn't want that to happen. And so you have apparently irreconcilable conflict over that area.